Generality, a dimension of ABA. The 7 dimensions of ABA. ABA, or Applied Behavior Analysis, is a broad spectrum of teaching and learning how to shape behavior. There are 7 dimensions of ABA. Those include applied, behavioral, analytic, technological, generality, conceptually systematic, and affective. The use of these dimensions are to ensure that behavior interventions are effective, ethical, and scientifically sound. On this slide, I have chosen to put the acronym that I like to use to remember the 7 dimensions of applied behavior analysis. I'm sure most of you are very aware with it, but it is called Get a Cab, and if you look at it to the right there, it lists the 7 dimensions and gives a brief overview or definition of each of them. I've chosen to speak on generality, one of the 7 dimensions of ABA. So, what is it? It is defined as a behavior change that lasts over time, appears in environments other than where it was first demonstrated, and spreads to other behaviors that are not directly being treated by the intervention. How generality works in ABA. There are many ways that generality can be used in the world of ABA. Some that I want to speak about are: ABA builds generality by training someone in multiple settings. This could be within the individual's home, their school, or out in their community. This allows for generalization of the behavior to become more common and more effective in multiple places. Another way it is used is by implementing multiple instructors. This allows for the new individual to become accustomed to several people in different environments and not relying on one person. ABA tries to reinforce naturally. This makes rewards seem like they are tied to the real world rather than a specific criteria that may not be able to be met in the moment. The goal is to teach loosely to create a flexible setting. That way a person can feel comfortable and willing to learn in different environments. On this slide, I've presented some examples. So example 1, a therapist works with a child by saying hello every time that they meet before their session. They may challenge them to recreate that small task by telling them to greet their teacher at school or by saying hello to their friends at recess. This creates generality in different environments with different people. Example 2, an adult client has been learning new coping skills while attending therapy, one of which was deep breathing. Generality would be met by establishing those coping skills while at work. Using the ability to take deep breaths to calm down would be beneficial within other environments. A quick recap. Generality is accomplished when behavior is useful, long-lasting, and relevant across multiple environments with different people and spreads to other behaviors that aren't directly being worked on during that intervention. Without generality, progress would be short-lived and irrelevant to the process that is shaping behavior, especially in other settings. Generality can make a lifelong difference, as can any of the 7 dimensions if they are practiced and implemented into an individual's daily life. This slide shows the references that were used throughout the PowerPoint. Thank you for listening to my take on generality, one of the 7 dimensions of ABA.